Good morning, students, and I'm again here with yet another session. But then before that, I would like to congratulate each one of you for giving such an overwhelming response, for supporting all of us, and the way you all are completing your assignments, your class tests on time. I'm really happy, and I want to appreciate each one of you in spite of the turmoil, the hardship that are prevalent in the society today. You're unable to get a notebook, you're not able to fetch a pen for yourself, but still you're managing so well. I'm so proud of you all, and a big round of applause to all of you for helping us be what we are doing and also doing your work on time. So I want you all to guess the the class today. I want you all to gauge what is the topic for today, and I'll show you a slide before, and let me see whether you can guess what is my topic of the day. Now students, you can see that there are one or two small logos on the screen. One is of Nike, the other one is of Lay's, and then you have your Adidas, and then Starbucks, if you remember that image. And all these, does it remind you of anything? The logo of an half-eaten apple, then you have Coca-Cola, then you have Nike, Ford, I'm loving it. All these things, the symbols along with the small captions that it has, is a signature of a brand. And that makes an image in your mind. Whenever you see that small icon or whenever you see that logo, that will always give you one simple thing to remember, that is, this is related to this brand, or this line is always belonging to this particular thing. So that is the role of advertisements. Yes, I am going to talk about advertisements today. So when you saw the slide and those examples, I'm sure you remember the icons, you remember the brands, and you also remember the tagline. I somehow love the tagline of Nike, just do it. Then Maggie, 2 minutes. So all these things always help you to remember about the brand, and you will never forget it. So we are going to talk about advertisements, and we are going to talk about how important they are. For a product to be launched in the market, for a product to be remembered by people, and also people who are making an ad, they have to remember that they are catering to thousands of people of different caste, community and age groups. But one thing that they have to remember is they have to be visually attractive, they have to be audibly sound, and they have to have a jingle that becomes a song or a tagline for people, and they can use it over and over again. Now students, what is basically an advertisement? An advertisement is a non-paid or paid version of getting to cater to people through print media, through radio, through television, through hoardings, through banners, and you want your people to know that this is the product in the simplest of language possible, and this is the quality, or this is what the product is catering to, or this is the product which is going to deliver these. The biggest thing that you all have to remember, the core thing, that is, it has to be simple, the language has to be effective, then it has to be projected in such a fashion that all the age groups understand what you want to tell them. You also have to remember that this product is meant for this age group, or this product is meant for this group of people. So while making a jingle, while making a logo, you have to have that thing in your head so that it is eye-catchy, so that it is attractive, and it can make a mass appeal. We begin with advertisements, and what is the role of an advertisement? Let's see. So first, to begin with, is what is an advertisement? An advertisement is a public announcement made through a popular medium like newspapers, magazines, television, radio and the cinema. An advertisement may be displayed on a placard as well as a non-personal, oral or visual message regarding a product, a service or an idea. So these are the means through which you can reach out to people. These are the means through which it is like a public announcement, or it is about a message that you want to cater to people, deliver to people with an idea behind it. What is the purpose of an ad? An advertisement attracts immediate attention of the public. It is a very important tool for promoting sales or services. It is used to influence the minds, taste and even motives of the masses. Remember, an ad is a play of words. It must be very attractive to catch the eye of the reader. Now, supposedly, there are millions of products in the market. There are a lot of things that are there in the market. I need to get the attention of the readers. How do I do that? I need to have something special then. I need to have something different so that I can grab the attention of people. That can be only possible through the play of words, through the jugglery of words. So you have to understand the magic of juggling with words so that you can get the maximum attention from people, so that you can attract more and more people towards you and the purpose is sorted. Now we need to see the main characteristics of a classified advertisement. Let's see what they are. They are categorized into columns according to different classes. The category is stated at the top. They are written in short, catchy phrases and words. The language used is simple, factual and formal. They are short, concise, to the point. All the relevant information is provided. Contact name and address is given. They are written in a box to attract attention. The main characters of a classified ad are, firstly you have to make a box and then you have to write the name of what is the topic, whether it is catering to lost and found, whether it is all about situation vacant, situation wanted, what is the heading. So first comes the box, then comes the heading, and then you have to remember that language has to be very simple, lucid, to the point, because long sentence, obviously every word you have to pay money for. So the words have to be small, precise, to the point, and we don't have long sentences. We just use phrases to explain your thing, and there are certain checkpoints that you have to write. So when you do that, when you write down an ad, so those checkpoints for every category I will give you. You have to mention it in your notebook, and also you have to write down these the characteristics along with your the definition of advertisement in your notebook, which is very important for your note keeping. So this is what you have to remember, that the characteristics of the ads are: it has to be in a box, heading should be there on top, and it should be of 50 words. The language should be simple, lucid, to the point. We begin with the checkpoints that I'll give you for every category, and at the end you have to write your name and email ID for sure, along with phone numbers also. So these are personal details that has to be given. Children, we are doing the classified ad. Among that, the first category is of situation vacant, a basic one. I will give you the checkpoints. Every detail has to be written in the copy, like you have to write under situation vacant what are the checkpoints. If you remember, you have done it in class 11th also. So I want you to write that, and one example of each ad will be written in the notebook. I hope I am clear. You will be writing advertisement, what is an ad, characteristic of an ad, and then you will come to situation vacant, wanted, and the checkpoints along with it, with one example which I have given after every slide that I'll show you right now. So under situation vacant, you will be what all do you have to write? Include these essential details. What are they? You have to always begin with wanted or required. You have to state the company, the name of the company. Then you have to mention the post and the number of vacancies. You have to state the minimum qualifications and experience desired. You have to give the name, sex and the preferential qualifications. You have to mention the perks and the pay scale. State the mode of applying clearly, end with a contact address and phone numbers. I think these are the basic points that you have to remember, and you have to begin with wanted or required under this category. That is very, very important. Then you have to write about the post, now vacancies, the quality and the experience that you want, along with the age and the qualification, the preference, the scale, the perks, and everything has to be mentioned clearly along with the address and the phone number. Now we see one question and the solution to situation vacant. You have to write down this in your copy, in your fair copies. Please remember, Hotel Lakeview Udaipur needs young and smart lady receptionist. Write an ad to be published in the situation vacant column of the local link. Now see, in this question they have already specified that they require a lady receptionist. So hence you have to keep that in mind and you have to write it under situation vacant. So what will you write? Wanted, confident, educated, smart, young ladies in the age group of 21 to 25 with pleasing personality and fluency in communication to work as a receptionist for a reputed 5-star hotel. Knowledge of a foreign language besides English will be preferred. Handsome salary and perks. Apply up to 30th June with complete bio data and recent passport size photograph to personal manager, Hotel Lakeview, Udaipur. So you can very well see that the question and the answer has been given like that. You have to write it in this fashion. And remember to meet all the checkpoints. Students, just now we saw one ad that is of situation vacant. Before I proceed, I need to tell you quickly that whenever we write situation vacant, we have to begin with wanted or required. And here just now we saw an example wherein they asked for lady receptionist. So if the category, the sex category is mentioned, then you have to mention that you require so and so receptionist, that too you want convent educated. The person should be well versed in both the languages, ready to work in shift. This is the salary, this is the perk, and along with that you have to also mention the education qualification and the experience that you want, along with the address and the phone number of the person seeking for it. I repeat it once again. I want you to write down the ad. What is an advertisement in the fair copy? The main characters of an advertisement. Then you have to write down what is situation vacant, wanted, and the checkpoints under it, along with one examples that I have mentioned in the slides. I hope I'm clear. This was the question that we just did, situation vacant. Moving on to the next one, situation wanted. Now these two are more or less connected. Here it is an individual who seeks a job. Include the following essential details, that is qualifications, experience, age and sex, nature of the job sought, minimum salary acceptable, contact details and the phone number. Children, I think one very important thing that you all need to understand is, what is the difference between situation vacant and situation wanted? Situation vacant is when a person in the institution, like for example an organization as a whole is giving an ad for people, to hire people. For example, HCL company is hiring 200 software engineers, 200. So as an organization, when they give an advertisement seeking employees, that means it is situation vacant. When a person like me, like for example, I want a job as an English teacher, so I will be writing that so and so, this is my qualification and I am seeking for a job in an English medium school. So that's wanted. When one person, one individual wants a job and he is seeking for a job, he is writing his that I want a job, that is wanted. But when an organization as a whole is printing an ad in the newspaper, that's vacant. I think the difference is clear. You have to understand this. This is the core basic difference. Vacant, when an organization puts up and they are hiring employees, whereas wanted is when one person wants a job in some company. Like for example, I am a CA and I want a job in a company, then that's wanted. On the slide, situation wanted, and we just discussed the checkpoints of this. What all do you need? Let's see an example. You are Sirish Saxena of 47 Mall Road, Shimla, and you are a young man of 35 with 7 years of experience as an expert executive. You seek an immediate change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai, Bangalore. So then draft a suitable advertisement for the situation wanted column of a national daily. So the heading comes as, remember to make a box. Then you write situation wanted. A highly experienced young export executive in for our export house needs change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai. Familiar with e-commerce, marketing and administration, advanced license, etc. Minimum salary expected is 35,000 plus perks. Please write to Mr. Saxena. This is the address of the person. So you can see that if he wants a job for himself as a single entity, then that comes under situation vacant. Students, today was the introductory session of advertisements, and I introduced what is ad. I want you all to please maintain your notes. I'll tell you again what all to be written in the notebook. First, you will have what is an advertisement. In your fair copy, you write the definition which I have given on the slide. Then what are the main characteristics of an advertisement? How many types of advertisements are there? That is classified and commercial. We are going to do only classified in our syllabus, so hence you will divide classified into further. The first one under that we did was situation vacant. What is situation vacant? And then the checkpoints under that you have to write, along with one example that I have already mentioned in the slide, that also has to be written. So I would suggest that when you see the video, sit with your fair copy along with your pen. Parallelly you do that job so that things become more and more clear. After that I did situation wanted, and I have also explained you the difference between the two, situation vacant and situation wanted, and I have also told you the definition of it, the checkpoints of it, along with that one example. Please write down these things and complete this work. Today this was it for this session. I'll come back again with the same topic, advertisements, along with the other advertisements that are remaining. Thank you.